What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, my day's over, man. Father's Day comes too quickly. It goes too quickly. And, son, it's already beginning to set. So, shout out to all the dads out there, especially Daddy Dak, who is like 32-8 in the NFC East. He definitely owns the Giants, the Eagles, and the Commanders with the left hand up. Tonight, House of Dragon comes back on HBO, right? Now, this is where, you know how they always come up with something new and it's like, oh man, this is going to save you a whole bunch of money. That's what they always say. It's going to save you a lot of money. And streaming was supposed to be that. I remember maybe about 7-8 years ago when we were buying a TV, the guy was like, oh man, I just stream my television and stuff. And he said, I save a whole bunch of money. And we all got on board with like Netflix and things, you know. Oh my God, Netflix and things used to be cheap, but everybody had your Netflix account. And then they started changing the rules on that. And so we had DirecTV because of the Sunday ticket. You know, it cost me an extra $400 a year and things, you know, basically so I could keep from missing about 3 or 4 Cowboy games that weren't nationally televised. Honestly, that's what it really happened. Although having it doing my game day live streams, it makes it easy because I can always have Washington Giants and Eagles games on with it. But I'm still not sure it's worth the $2.99 because I bought it early, so I'm already paying an extra $75 a month right now before the NFL season starts. So the NFL, of course, has that Sunday ticket. Now, tonight starts House of Dragon, HBO. We got rid of our regular cable where we had the triple play, and with the triple play, we had all of the HBO, Showtime, and Stars and stuff, and all the cable channels that we never watched, and we decided to go ahead and get YouTube TV. Now, I know this is all long-winded here, what we're talking about, but we'll get to it. So, here's where it gets crazy. We decided, since we're down here at the Red Brick House and the football season was over, to get rid of Verizon TV. And I've been happy with YouTube TV because I have it at home, and then of course I have it here. So I'm kind of doubling up. I don't have to have the cable boxes and stuff, which is a pain in the ass, having the cable box, hooking it to the TV, and doing all that stuff, right? Okay, so now I didn't have HBO anymore, but I didn't watch HBO except when one of these series came around. So I'm sitting here today and I'm like, well, I guess I got to go ahead and get HBO streaming. So originally I went to just do it as a standalone app as opposed to the YouTube TV. And they had 3 packages. One package was $9.99, which had ads in it. Then they had $16.99 with no ads, and then they had the full package that was $20.99 with no ads and a sports plan put on it, which has Bleacher Report TV. It's like, okay, plus, and this is what I started thinking here immediately with the NFL loves their new revenue streams. And you see what's happened already. So now we got Netflix, which is basically a movie thing, having games for Christmas. So HBO has now got the sports section. How long before the NFL says we're going to start putting games on HBO? Because here's the thing. If you are a streaming platform, you getting NFL games is that bonus ad that basically is holding the fan hostage. Paramount TV having playoff games? You can find that out until the day of the game. There goes that hog. So don't be surprised if you've got games on HBO, because that's when they really will hit you, is the playoff games. Yeah. Put playoff games on HBO and Showtime and Stars and all that. And that's going to be that extra revenue source. Now, here's the thing I find funny is they're projecting that the salary cap for next year is only going to go up by $5 million. And I'm going to tell you right now that that's bullshit. Here's another part of the greed of the NFL. So, Apple TV and ESPN both put in bids for the Sunday ticket. Apple TV basically went to the NFL and said, we can guarantee you more people, but our price points wants to be $75. And we want to be able to have individual team plans. So instead of you having the whole Sunday ticket, you could have just your team. The NFL said, no, we don't want that. We'd rather it be exclusive and have the price higher. Instead of making the same amount of money, so to speak, and making it available for more people, no, we want to keep it a premium. So they're actually being sued about this, so that's actually going to go to court. And this is where you realize they don't care about us. They only care about our money. That's it. That's all they care about. How much money can we make off of you guys? Joe the fan. But then again, I guess every business is like that. Here's another one that's going to kind of piss you off. So, Amazon, I don't know if you have them in your area. We have them at home. There's some Amazon Fresh grocery stores. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can go shopping at the grocery store. To help lure customers back, they're doing a 30% cut across the board on the groceries. What you think about that for a second? They're still going to be able to be profitable, cutting 30% off of their prices. So what you realize is the inflation that we've been paying, it's not about getting the product. It's not about there's a shortage. What it's about is greed. Making every cent off of you and me that they can. Take a look at some of the things that they're doing that you probably didn't notice. You remember when you used to go buy a half-gallon ice cream? You're saying, what do you mean? I go buy a half a gallon? No, you don't. Take a good look. Half a gallon is 64 ounces. Those boxes, the bottom of the boxes creep up a little higher now. The jars of the mayonnaise, they're humped up a little bit more. They're not a quart anymore. Those grandma cookies with the vanilla ones that I used to always love, if you notice, they have little holes in them now. Reason being is that's less dough that they're putting on each cookie. Now it might take 50 cookies for them to get an extra one, but when you're making millions of cookies, think about how much more yield you get there. The cheese that's grated, they had cellulose. You know what cellulose is? It's wood pulp. They say it's so that way the cheese doesn't stick together. It's another way to get yield. Those big chicken breasts that you buy in the store, and you look and say, how the hell they get a chicken that big? You notice how much liquid is in the container when you get it? That's because they add salt water into the chicken breast. That way, they get 10% more weight. You're paying chicken prices per pound for salt water. Yeah. Everything is about sticking it to you and getting every cent out of you. Well, I'm one of those suckers that has YouTube TV, Sunday Ticket. My wife, of course, has Amazon Prime. I believe she's got Apple TV. She's got Netflix. I think Mike has Paramount, so I guess I'm covered at the moment for the NFL games. But this stuff is messed up. Hope y'all had a great Father's Day. I know I had a good one. And I'll see you guys later. Get ready to go watch House of Dragons. And I'm now paying $16 a month for. Peace.